Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Shai, the Wadi Yahweh, Bahashim Shai. These are the days, minutes, hours leading to the return of the one who the world calls Jesus Christ. Now, one of the indicators that will hint at the return is the different earthquakes in diverse places and natural disasters. And there's a big one that there was one in the Philippines, and then also there's one in Venezuela that is taking a lot of people out. So before we get into any of that, let me get this in the scriptures. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Right? So the disciples, the men of old, were also looking towards and looking forward to the end. Verse 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, right? The different wars that U.S. got going on, different wars that all these other different countries got going on in and out of their place. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, right? So it's not completely yet, because there's still a lot that needs to happen. Which another thing that needs to happen, is the pushing of the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. The Heavenly Father is going to have that be pushed more and more in these last days. It hasn't even been hit full scale. Now, there's going to be an event probably that's going to speed up the pushing, whether it's a natural disaster, a so-called natural disaster, whether it's a terrorist attack that gets this place shut down, whether it's a new disease that, gets this place shut down, similar to how they did use COVID, whatever it is, Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, right? So all these are just the beginning. The Heavenly Father is just getting started. Venezuela earthquake. This is CNN. Venezuela earthquake, rescue teams listen for signs of life as death toll mounts. And we're going to come into a time real soon where the Heavenly Father is going to really make it obvious that, that he exists, that he is. And this is one of the examples, but, there's going to be biblical proportions of examples when the Heavenly Father starts sweeping places, starts sweeping cities, starts sweeping countries. It's really going to get like that. Yeah. At least 1,450 people, 1,450 people have died since last week's devastating earthquakes in Venezuela. CNN is on the ground in La Guaira and Caracas, where teams are digging through the rubble as part of frantic rescue efforts. Glimmers of hope. Search efforts have provided some moments of jubilation, including the rescue of an infant and a woman trapped for over 3 days, right? Because not all those people are dead. So, you probably, can imagine how scary that is for people that are, over there pinned down right now. So right now they're trying to get help and things like that. You got a lot of certain people in the U.S., they're trying to send money and stuff. But yeah. Country was already in crisis, and this is a part of the finisher. And I believe it was one of the bigger places too. Like, it wasn't like I don't think it was like a small city. Yeah, so the Heavenly Father is working on that place. Get this right here. Argentine soccer player Lucas Trejo loses wife, two children in Venezuela earthquake. So imagine that. Imagine, you're playing soccer, you're playing for the World Cup. Everybody's proud of you. Your wife is proud of you. Your kids are proud of you. And now they're gone. His entire everything, gone. So the Heavenly Father is he's doing a lot. Isaiah 29 verse 6, thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and this flame of devouring fire. Right. This is how the Lord visits the world. You know, this is how the Lord visits this place. You don't want to be caught up in these different things, you know, because there's different brothers that are really at this point all around the world, you know. So you want to take heed. Make sure that you're protected spiritually, mentally, and physically, you know, because it's real. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Right. So we're making it plain, you know, what's going on and what's to come. And, you know, what's to come is the Heavenly Father is going to make his power and make his presence more and more known on the earth, you know, in these last days, you know. So we're just going to continue to watch, continue to pray that we're kept safe from it. But as we can see, you know, the Lord is not playing. You know, with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Shalom.